These are 11 things to never share with anyone. And first up, as you age, society often places a disproportionate emphasis on numbers. Age is frequently used as an icebreaker in social settings, but it can be much more than that. When you reveal your age, it's not just about sharing a number. It becomes a label. Society tends to put people into boxes based on age, making assumptions about what someone of a certain age should or shouldn't be capable of. In your 60s and beyond, people might start viewing you through the lens of stereotypes, thinking you're too old for certain activities, or assuming you're no longer as energetic or capable as you once were. But it doesn't stop here. Even though these assumptions may come with good intentions, they can be limiting. When others know your age, they might unconsciously start offering unsolicited advice, making comments like, "Oh, you should be careful with that," or "You're at an age where you should take it easy." These remarks, while meant to be helpful, can feel patronizing and create unnecessary pressure. By keeping your age private, you remove the opportunity for these judgments to shape your interactions. It allows you to set the tone for how you're treated, based on your personality, energy, and capabilities, rather than a number. Ageism is a real issue, even if it's subtle. Despite laws against age discrimination, people may still act differently once they know your age. They might start assuming you're winding down your activities or your career, rather than exploring new opportunities. Age should be about experience, not limitations. When you keep your age private, you can live freely, without the restrictions or expectations that others might place on you. It's about allowing yourself to be judged by your enthusiasm, health, and spirit, not by a number. But that is nothing compared to your financial situation. Money is often seen as a measure of success, and as you age, it's natural that your financial situation might become a topic of curiosity or even scrutiny. Whether you've accumulated a substantial amount of wealth or you're managing a modest budget, your financial status is your own business. Revealing too much about your finances can create uncomfortable dynamics and even lead to misunderstandings. If others perceive you as financially secure, they might start expecting things from you, whether it's picking up the bill more often, lending money, or contributing more to group activities. This can lead to a sense of obligation that's unfair and can strain relationships. On the flip side, if people know you're struggling financially, they might pity you or, worse, judge your life choices, assuming you didn't plan well enough. In a culture where financial stability is often equated with life success, such judgments can be particularly hurtful. But there's more. Keeping your financial affairs private also prevents exploitation. Unfortunately, when people know about your financial situation, there's a risk of them taking advantage. Friends or even distant relatives may come to you with requests or proposals that they might not make if they weren't aware of your financial stability. Privacy gives you the freedom to manage your finances without external pressure or judgment, and it preserves your dignity. Remember, your financial situation does not define your character or your worth. Your value is measured by your integrity, how you treat others, and the kindness you share. By keeping financial matters private, you can live on your terms, free from the expectations or demands that others might impose if they knew too much. But there's also something you need to know about family secrets. Family is often the cornerstone of your life, especially as you grow older. The bonds between family members can be sources of support, love, and companionship. But family dynamics are also complex and, at times, challenging. Every family has its share of disagreements, misunderstandings, and conflicts, which are often best kept within the family unit itself. Sharing these personal matters outside of the family can lead to unnecessary judgment and gossip from others who don't understand the full context. But that's not all. Keeping family secrets private is an act of loyalty and respect. It protects the people you care about from the opinions of outsiders who may not have the same level of empathy or understanding. Family issues can be sensitive, and when they become public knowledge, they often get distorted, leading to biased judgments that can harm relationships. Protecting the privacy of your loved ones ensures that their reputations are intact and that any conflicts or misunderstandings remain personal, giving your family the space to work through issues in their own time and on their own terms. As you age, you might find yourself reflecting more on your family relationships, perhaps regretting certain conflicts or wishing for closer bonds. By keeping family matters private, you create an environment where reconciliation and healing are possible, free from the influence of external opinions. This privacy preserves the sanctity of your family and allows you to nurture those connections without interference. After all, family is a sanctuary, and its challenges and triumphs are best managed with discretion. Now, that's great to hear, right? But wait until you learn about the details of your medications and health treatments. Health is a significant part of life, especially as you age. By the time you're in your 60s and beyond, it's common to manage chronic conditions, take various medications, or undergo treatments to maintain well-being. While discussing health with friends or family is natural, revealing every detail about your medical situation can be overwhelming for both you and the listener. Sharing too much opens you up to unsolicited advice, pity, or judgment. When people know the specifics of your health issues, they might start seeing you through the lens of your conditions rather than as the person you truly are. Friends may suggest alternative treatments or miracle cures that, while well-meaning, may not be scientifically sound or suitable for your situation. While these suggestions often come from a place of care, they can add unnecessary stress or even confusion when managing your health. But it doesn't stop here. By keeping the details of your health private, you maintain control over your story. You decide who knows about your health and how much they know, preserving your dignity. It allows you to be seen as a whole person, someone who has much more to offer than just medical conditions. Privacy ensures that your identity remains centered on your experiences, personality, and the wisdom you carry, rather than the ailments you manage. Your health is personal, and by keeping it private, you give yourself the power to focus on living fully and maintaining your sense of self beyond the scope of any medical treatments. You're not just a patient, you're a person full of life and potential, and your health journey is yours to navigate with autonomy and confidence. But this is nothing compared to the intimate details I'll reveal next about your personal relationships. As you grow older, your intimate relationships often take on new dimensions. Whether it's deepening the bond with a long-term partner, exploring new romantic connections, or maintaining a fulfilling personal life, intimacy remains a valuable part of life. However, in society, the romantic and intimate lives of older adults are often misunderstood or overlooked. Discussing these aspects of your life with others can sometimes lead to judgment or uncomfortable reactions. It's important to protect the privacy of your intimate life. Intimacy is about trust, connection, and love, elements that are deeply personal. Sharing too much about your intimate experiences can diminish the sacredness of the bond you share with your partner. People may not fully understand or respect the nuances of your relationship, leading to misunderstandings or inappropriate assumptions. But that's not all. Keeping these details private allows you to preserve the integrity and authenticity of your relationship. It ensures that the special moments shared between you and your partner remain yours alone, protected from external opinions. Intimacy at any age is a gift, and by safeguarding its privacy, you honor the connection in a way that allows it to flourish, without the interference of others' judgments or misconceptions. As you age, respecting your own boundaries and the boundaries of your partners becomes even more crucial. Discretion in matters of the heart is not about hiding anything. It's about valuing and protecting what is most meaningful. By keeping your personal relationships private, you maintain the freedom to experience love and connection fully in a way that honors both you and your partner. When you thought you had already heard the best, you really need to hear me out about charitable acts and donations. One of the most fulfilling aspects of life, especially as you age, is the opportunity to give back. Whether it's through financial donations, volunteering time, or supporting others in need, acts of charity allow us to leave a positive mark on the world. However, there's a delicate balance between giving from the heart and seeking recognition for your generosity. When you publicize your charitable actions, it can sometimes appear as if you're seeking validation or praise, which detracts from the sincerity of the act itself. Sharing details about your charitable giving can put pressure on others, especially those who may not have the means to contribute in the same way. They may feel uncomfortable or even judged, which can create tension in relationships. By keeping your acts of kindness private, you ensure that the focus remains on the impact of the action rather than on the recognition you receive. But there's more. There's a quiet dignity in giving without the need for acknowledgement. It allows you to focus on the joy of helping others and the difference you're making, rather than on how others perceive your generosity. Moreover, keeping your charitable efforts private protects the dignity of those you're helping. Not everyone wants to be seen as a recipient of charity, and maintaining privacy allows them to retain their autonomy and pride. Whether you're donating to a large organization or helping someone on a personal level, remember that the most meaningful charity often goes unnoticed. It's about making a difference, not seeking validation. Keeping your giving private ensures that your intentions remain pure, focused on the needs of others rather than on any external praise or recognition. But this was not the end, because there's also something you need to know about accomplishments and achievements. By the time you've reached your 60s and beyond, you've likely accomplished a lot. Perhaps you've raised a family, built a successful career, or made significant contributions to your community. It's natural to feel proud of these achievements, and it's important to honor them. However, constantly seeking recognition or talking about these accomplishments can sometimes come across as boastful, diminishing the quiet dignity that accompanies true achievement. In American culture, there's a fine line between celebrating successes and boasting. While it's perfectly okay to acknowledge your achievements, repeatedly discussing them can make others feel inadequate or envious. It's important to remember that honor is something that is earned through actions, not words. True honor comes from humility, from knowing your worth without needing to proclaim it. By keeping your accomplishments private, you allow others to appreciate you for who you are, rather than for what you've done. This doesn't mean you shouldn't be proud of your successes. It simply means carrying them with the quiet confidence that speaks louder than any words ever could. When you protect your privacy in this way, you let your actions and legacy speak for themselves, earning respect and admiration naturally. Remember, humility is a powerful virtue, especially as you age. It's about leading by example and inspiring others through your deeds rather than your words. By keeping certain aspects of your life private, you maintain a sense of honor that's built on the foundation of true character. It's also important to know the following about old insults and hurts. Life is full of moments that can leave you feeling hurt or insulted. Whether it's a betrayal from a friend, an unkind word from a loved one, or a professional slight, these experiences can leave deep emotional scars. As you grow older, it's natural to reflect on these moments, But constantly revisiting them or sharing them with others can keep those wounds open, preventing healing. Holding on to past hurts can weigh you down. It's like carrying a heavy bag full of memories that keep you tethered to pain, rather than allowing you to move forward. By choosing not to share these insults or grievances, you give yourself the freedom to heal, without the added opinions or judgments of others. Healing is a personal journey, and sometimes the quiet reflection that comes with keeping things private allows for true peace. But it doesn't stop here. Letting go doesn't mean pretending the pain never happened. It means choosing not to let it define your present or your future. It's about finding the strength to move forward, focusing on the positives in your life rather than the moments that brought you down. By keeping these experiences to yourself, you protect your mental and emotional well-being, allowing yourself the space to grow and thrive. Remember, forgiveness is a powerful tool, not necessarily for others, but for your own peace. Letting go of past hurts is about freeing your mind and heart so you can fully enjoy the life that's still unfolding before you. And let's not forget about personal beliefs and mantras. We all have personal beliefs, philosophies, or mantras that guide us through life. These could be spiritual phrases, daily affirmations, or personal values that provide strength and clarity, especially in challenging times. These beliefs are deeply personal, often shaped by years of experience, and they become a source of comfort. But not everyone will understand or appreciate your beliefs, and sharing them with others can sometimes dilute their power. Your mantra is your guiding light, and it's important to keep it sacred. It provides you with strength and perspective, and by keeping it private, you maintain control over its significance. When you share these beliefs, you open yourself up to criticism or misunderstanding, which can weaken their impact. By keeping your personal beliefs to yourself, you ensure that their power remains intact, providing you with the clarity and comfort you need when facing life's challenges. Beliefs are deeply individual. What works for you may not resonate with others, and that's perfectly okay. By maintaining privacy, you protect your internal strength and the philosophy that sustains you. It's not about hiding your beliefs. It's about keeping them sacred, honoring the role they play in your life, and allowing them to guide you in silence. But this is nothing compared to political opinions. Political opinions are often deeply personal, and in today's polarized world, they can also be divisive. Sharing your views openly, especially as you age, can sometimes lead to arguments or uncomfortable conversations that strain relationships. At this stage of life, protecting your peace is a priority, and keeping your political beliefs private is one way to maintain harmony in your interactions. When you openly share your political stance, you may inadvertently create distance between yourself and others who don't share the same views. Even long-term friendships or family relationships can become strained if politics enter the conversation. By choosing to keep your opinions private, you prioritize connection over division. This doesn't mean you lack conviction or that your beliefs aren't important. It simply means that you're valuing harmony and choosing to build relationships on shared experiences rather than on differing political views. There's wisdom in keeping some things to yourself, and political opinions often fall into that category. It's about fostering a sense of understanding and community rather than focusing on what separates us. Remember, maintaining peace of mind is just as important as staying true to your beliefs. But this was not the end, because there's also something you need to know about your future plans. As you age, you may find yourself thinking more about the future, whether it's downsizing your home, planning travels, or making other personal changes. Sharing these plans with others, however, can sometimes lead to unwanted advice or opinions that might not align with your desires. By keeping your future plans private, You maintain the freedom to adjust or change them without feeling pressured by the expectations of others. Future plans are personal and often involve significant life decisions that deserve thoughtful consideration. When others know too much, they may start offering unsolicited advice that complicates your decision-making process. This can create unnecessary stress or make you feel obligated to follow a path that may not suit you. By keeping your intentions private, you allow yourself the space to explore different options without outside influence, giving you the flexibility to do what's best for you. It's your life, and your choices are yours to make. Protecting your privacy in this area ensures that your future remains in your hands, and you have the autonomy to shape it as you see fit. Whether your plans change or evolve over time, you'll have the freedom to move forward on your terms. If you think this video was great, then the video on the right-hand side will give you even more valuable information.